found the map in my coat, coffee stain on the fold, past the mill and the moat, to the place I was told. Lanterns sleep in the rain, mud on the old cobblestone. I heard your name in the lane like a song with a glow. Take me there, take me there, I'm almost home. Every sign says your name, every road feels the same, till I see that gold flame. Tavern board, take me in, tavern board, let me spin. I was lost in the frost, now I'm warm at the door. Tavern board, call my name, tavern board, start the game. I came far through the dark just to stand by the board. There's a fox with a crown and a cat by the stair. Dice keep rolling around in the smoke in the air. Girls sing over the stew with their sleeves full of stars. I can feel something new when you pull me close by the bar. Take me there, take me there, I'm almost home. Every laugh in the hall makes the whole night small when I hear you call. Tavern board, take me in, tavern board, let me spin. I was lost in the frost, now I'm warm at the door. Tavern board, call my name, tavern board, start the game. I came far through the dark just to stand by the board. If the moon falls low, keep one seat for me. I'll follow the glow past the split birch tree. Hold the door, don't close, let the last bell ring. I'm not leaving this dream, not for anything. Tavern board, take me in, tavern board, let me spin. I was lost in the frost, now I'm warm at the door. Tavern board, call my name, tavern board, start the game. I came far through the dark just to stand by the board. Tavern board, take me in, tavern board, now I'm home at the board.
All right. We're here. Some technical difficulties. I hit a mute button. How silly of me. Me being, of course, what up? I'm GM Matt. I'm a GM on a place called the Tavern Board. And the guy who made the Tavern Board is with us. Who is you?
Who is you? Who was we?
That is the question.
What is life? What the?
Life is waking up and having some hot lemonade in a mug with your wife's pictures all over it. Not your wife, my wife.
I'm supposed to say my wife. I don't have that kind of mug.
Yep. I'm a husband.
Well, the U.S.
What do you got going on over there, you nerd?
Oh, I'm just trying to set up my Twitch so I can watch it.
There you go. As you get set up, we had a first time chatter. Sugar Luna 01. What up? Let's play together tomorrow. You got to give me more information than that. You're scaring me. Who is you? But yeah, certainly.
It might be sub,
Oh, that'd be awesome.
or I could be
Um,
deaf wrong.
yeah. I'll get with you at some point, Sugar. But we do have a thing here for brand new people. Uh, where are all of my dice? Why do my kids take all of my dice at some point? Um, I'll have to find some dice, but we roll a d6 for brand new people, and it gets added into a game that's going on. And the players don't know what the dice do, but I do, and I love that part. And I said all of that during an ad break, and there's no way of knowing for sure if I said that out loud. But Jacob, do you have a dice on you at the moment?
Fuck, dude, I did. Give me a second. 6, 7, 4,
There it is. There's my page.
6, 7.
6, 7. That's what the kids be saying.
Don't say that.
That's hot. That's cool.
I thought you said that was your age. I was like, Matt, maybe you are old.
Maybe, wait a minute. Maybe you actually are. My backwards hat would say otherwise.
Here, let me pop in my office real quick.
You
All
betcha.
right.
But yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. I want to kind of talk about what's going on in the Discord lately. We're kind of reaching the end of one of our events. It was really fun. It got people to step out of their comfort zone. So yeah.
Okay, so I got D20 die. That's all I got.
Okay, I can do one better. I got you. Unless you want to add a D20. You want it to be a D20?
Personally, not really, but it's all I have at the moment.
You know
I
what? Go
can't
ahead and
seem
roll
to
it.
find. Can't-
Sugar gets a D20.
Fuck. Damn it! I'm looking harder for my fucking other dice right now.
Don't look too hard.
Fuck. My brain's gonna explode if I look too hard. All right. Yeah, I'm rolling.
Okay, that's what we like to see.
12.
A 12. That is the biggest number on this chart by far. Beautiful. Take that. Ad break over. All right, Sugar. We couldn't find a D6 for you. Well, we could have, but we didn't. And Jacob decided to roll a D20 instead. You got a 12, which is the highest number on this board by far, and Star is going to hate the fact that he did that at some point. You'll have to tune in later to figure out what that dice is. OT Cleric, what up, my man? I don't know if I could have hot lemonade in the summer in Arizona. I don't know if that's possible.
Dude, that sounds like hell.
That sounds like putting gasoline on a fire.
It does.
Anyways, Jacob, for the people who don't know you, who are you?
For those who don't know me, howdy y'all. I'm one of your lovely hosts every Friday morning for the podcast, and I am the owner and creator of the Tavern Board. It is what's initialized on this podcast, as well as if you have. Oh, I found my dice.
Too late, brother. I already wrote the 12 down in the book.
Damn it. So if you're looking for a game, maybe you're looking for some friends to talk to, or maybe you're looking to create your own game, by all means, let us know. Send us a message, reach out, and we're more than happy to help you.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're a community of we kind of float around that 250 mark. Can't guarantee all 250 people are checking chat every single day, but you can always call me or Jacob out. We'll respond to you for sure. We've got a good set of people in this Discord. I like it enough that I introduce it to my in person friends, so it's a fun place to be. Drinking hot lemonade in the winter. Don't talk to me about winter, you summer child.
No, hold on. Sugar Luna is a brand new person and is asking to join the server.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the way I could read that.
Yeah,
And now that I can actually physically read what she wrote,
you're the guy to talk to. Get to yakking, my man.
yeah, I'll send her a message.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, OT clerics winters are let's get real. When the sun goes down in December in Arizona, yeah, it gets chilly. There's no denying that it gets cold.
Sure, but
Just go ahead.
that's all. It is.
uh OT, when you are cold and you're chilly and you put that sweater on, just remember, I've had a sweater on for 2 months, if not 3. You monster.
All I gotta say is when it gets to winter, it starts snowing over here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Um, I forget how much I hate shoveling snow until I do it. In fact, last year you were
Oh
with me most of the times I shoveled. We were just on the
God,
phone.
dude, last year was hell. We had so much. We had a record 75 inches last year, and oh my God, I had to shovel so much. They didn't plow our streets proper at all.
Yeah, my
It's just the worst.
I try to be nice, and after I shovel my driveway, I scoop out a spot for the mailman so he doesn't have to reach so far, and then I like shovel like a whole foot outside of my curb. And then I've recently realized that's the dumbest thing ever because it just gets filled up again when they plow the roads. Try you,
Yep.
you try to be nice, and it just makes things worse. Uh, I know about that northern snow there, OT cleric. Oh, I'm you know me, I'm a Prescott boy. But the best part about Prescott snow is it hits the ground and it is gone by noon. So you get the joyous of a 2 hour late start or school getting canceled, and then you can still go play outdoor basketball at 3 o'clock if you want. It's great.
I
It's
never. The only time I had school canceled was for COVID, and that was it. That was it.
oof. You know what I got for COVID?
Um, you got a solid crisp high five.
Yes, in a COVID ward. the When COVID happened, the company I work for, it's a HVAC company, and we like install stuff, right? Somebody invented this thing called a GPS. Terrible name because it has nothing to do with maps and directions. That's just what it was called. I'm not going to say the whole name. I don't know how liable I am for things. Um, but we installed these GPSs everywhere, and they were like breaking up particles to like clean things better. And
Mm-hmm.
so places that wanted them really bad were COVID centers. And so they'd be like, "Hey, don't be around COVID people, or you can't work for 2 weeks. Go immediately be right next to COVID people." I was like, "Ah, dang it."
Well, if the
But
shoe fits, I guess.
yeah. But it was. I mean, I have no good things to say about those days. Those were bad days, but we're past them. That's good, right?
Yeah, I would say so. Um, oh man, COVID 2020 was tough. Um, because I was part of that, that high school group that didn't actually graduate. We graduated officially on paper, but we didn't have like a graduation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I didn't even get to do nothing. I didn't do anything. So by the time we were doing our redos, I was in a different country doing shit for the Coast Guard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's just nothing I could do. And I was like,
Hmm.
okay, cool. Thank you.
All right. I remember during COVID when we were installing all this stuff in schools, like the lunch tables they had like clear dividers and stuff like that. So like there's still kids hanging out, but they're like looking at each other through these nasty, gross like see-through dividers. That was weird times, man.
Dude, COVID was weird. I remember even basic. I don't know if you knew this, but the military changed because of COVID too. It had
Really?
to. So during the initial beginning of COVID, all the trainings had to start this new program, which was called ROM. Now, personally, I think ROM ruins a soldier. Um, because when you go to basic, when you're on your way to basic, it's already you feel the sense of dread. Personally,
Yeah.
ROM isn't that. ROM is very relaxed, or at least it was at the beginning. I don't know. Maybe after like maybe 4 or 5 cycles after my company, maybe it changed. Maybe, but
Yeah.
for Echo 199er and Golf 199er, it was very relaxed.
Hmm.
It was a very how you doing for 2 whole weeks. 2 whole weeks of just how you doing, guys? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about our feelings. Let's get some stretches going. Yeah, it felt
Let's get some
very.
stretches going. It's wild.
No, no, I'm serious. Well, the reason was so the point of ROM, which is the restriction of movement, was to filter out. It's 2 whole weeks to figure out who has COVID and who hasn't. So once those two
Oh.
weeks are over and everyone's been cleared technically,
Mm-hmm.
that's when we can all kind of come closer to each other, but kind of not. It was weird. They're
Yeah.
like, you guys are all clean, but don't stand next to each other. We were like,
That's crazy. Yeah, well,
okay.
cause yeah, I mean, essentially you can like self quarantine and yeah, you wait those 2 weeks, and if no one's got it, I'm no scientist. I don't know how things work, but like I would assume, all right, we're good. You should be able to go back to normal life now.
Yeah, it was crazy because I remember in the restriction of movement, right, in that building, the only time we went outside was to go run, potentially stretch if it wasn't like a really bad like weather, or to grab food.
Hmm.
After that, we had our bunks. Our bunks had two tables for like two separate tables for us to do our like work and learn our shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was just a lot of tape on the floor, like a ton of tape on the floor to kind of help designate where you're supposed to, where you can and can't go.
Mm-hmm.
But we used to make fun of those. We used to make fun of those lines. We would, dude. Rom, like I'm telling you, Rom was a joke. No one took that shit seriously. It did screw a lot of people over. I knew it screwed me over. I didn't take it very seriously. I got way too relaxed and comfortable
Right.
because those 2 weeks after, you immediately jump into training. Like 2 week, like you've been there for 2 weeks.
Right. It's like a hard shock and wake back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so they're like, "Hey, you should have learned a lot in ROM, especially since it was a very relaxed environment where it was mainly um, classroom style learning. So you should have learned a lot, and we should have. To be honest, they
We
gave
should
us
have.
every. On to be quite frank, we learned our entire syllabus in ROM, which is 2 whole months worth of information.
Sure.
We got 2 months worth of information in 2 weeks. And what did we do with that? Nothing.
It's like
We squandered that shit.
having seventh period study hall and just already given up. That's crazy.
It was embarrassing. I'm going to be honest because we didn't think we would have to memorize it all. We were just like, oh, this is like, basic information. We get that.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, no. No, we had to know that shit. If we
Oh
wanted to go
man.
eat properly, like if we wanted to go walk somewhere, you needed to know your shit.
Right.
Oh fuck, we squandered that so bad, dude. We fucked around while we were sleeping. Like we would like some of us would sing songs before we are going to bed just to fuck around with whoever's on the night watch
Mm-hmm.
or fire watch to be specific. But God, that used to piss off people so much. And then we would make fun of other companies for working out outside.
Jeez.
Dude, it was bad. We were so spoiled and we had no idea.
Just didn't know what you had until it was gone.
And then when we used to make fun of our fucking company commanders for coming up with the way we would pick up our food. Because I'm gonna be honest, the way we grabbed food for ourselves was like we were animals. Because they would file us out outside, just from the barracks. We'd file out outside, and then we would each like run over to the pile of food, grab what we have, and then run back inside.
uh OT Cleric says, is this leading to a one shot? We got to make it. Now we got to make the what was it called? Restricted movement, restricted
Restriction of movement. Yeah,
restriction of
Rob.
movement. ROM. Okay. I could make a. No, I can't. I'm actually scared to mess with real life military and make silly games because it's not respectful. Let's get real.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Uh,
That's not that big a deal. No one
um,
really. Listen,
but
Rom was a joke. Like everyone, like whoever took that seriously was they were getting paid to do so. So it wasn't a big deal. And I'm pretty sure that program phased out when they figured out that people really didn't take it seriously.
sure. Um,
Um, Go ahead.
I was gonna say there could be something there. I'm interested to see what OT Cleric would suggest for the one shot. But speaking of one shots, at the TTB, we've talked about COVID, the military, and hot lemonade so far, and the weather. We're actually a place that talks about tabletop role playing games. I don't know if you would believe that or not, but we are. Um, and we've got a cool little event that's coming to an end. It was really fun. We kind of talked about it just for a brief moment. But Star, do you want to explain what the event was?
So the event that we had going on was the Sci-Fi July. It was hosted and ran by our lovely event manager, Serps. Thank you once again, Serps, for always indulging in my interests. Um,
Catering to
I
me.
was yeah, I always have to say thank you to him. He helps me find a way to get things that I want, especially because I love D&D. I love being a player. I like being a game master, but I like being a player the most. And Serps helps me with that whenever I'm like, oh man, I wish there was a Star Wars campaign. Well, why don't we just run like a Sci-Fi July kind of event? You're cooking.
That's right.
So thank you, Serps, for helping me out there. It's been a really fun month. I feel like a lot of our nerdier guys really got to shine. Um, a lot of the Star Wars nerds came out of the closet and
Oh
started
yeah.
being like, "I like Star Wars. I like Star Wars. You
Uh,
like
it
Star Wars? Yeah, I like Star Wars."
it that was an easy one. You type in Star Wars in the chat, and then 15 people were like, "Star Wars? We're talking Star Wars over here." So that was fun. Obviously, I had to throw my hand at a Star Wars game. It's still not over. It's got one left, but the biggest villain of everything is scheduling. Um, but I also introduced you to Paranoia, or at least how I run Paranoia. And it's one of my favorite games. I love it. I would play it every single week if I could, but it's it's a little difficult to play it often. Um, but yeah, you got a special role in that. You were the sound effects team leader, and you did a great job.
Still taking my job pretty seriously.
Pretty seriously. Um, but yeah, the other events, I know Serps has changed up the labyrinth a little bit. The interdimensional labyrinth of chaos. That's going on tomorrow, I think. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yep.
Doc started running a Star Wars. What was it, a one shot or is it a ongoing thing? Do you know?
Mm. I believe it's going to be a one shot.
Oh, okay. Because I did talk to him about it. He said it went really well. So good news there. Besides just kind of the general discussion, some people posted, some characters. Part of it was to design your own strange alien, which I've yet to do. I should probably do that at some point in time. Um, and then there were some recaps. So if you're wondering just kind of how things went, there's a welcome to the Sci-Fi July recaps. Just pop in there and see how games are going. Um, yeah, I would have liked, if I'm going to be honest, I would have liked to see a little bit more people step up to the plate, but crazy. It's been a crazy month for our GMs, so can't go into too much detail. But I would love to take a quick minute, Star, if you wouldn't mind, just to not go into too much crazy detail. Some of you know because his wife posted Taco Jester had a stroke a while back. Still recovering, still has a lot of recovery left to do. um so if you guys were close, if you guys were in a few games, or if you're just feeling nice, his wife is kind of going through the messages for him. So yeah, just kind of reach out and just let him know we're still thinking about him, still here to support him. um he was an awesome guy, he is an awesome guy, but we definitely miss him here, that's for sure.
Yeah. There's been a couple of other, some pretty tragic stuff going on with some of our community members. I don't want to put their information out there, or
Right.
their stuff, but we're gonna take a brief moment of silence for the next 2 minutes, just to for everyone that's having a hard time. Well, I feel like it was 2 minutes.
You were close. You were very close. Um,
Damn.
but yeah. If you haven't heard from a couple of our members, I'll just remember to reach out to people. Be real life friends to some of us. You never know what people are going through, and some people are going through a lot. Um, but yeah. So if your game's not popping off at the moment and you haven't heard a lot, just know a lot of our GMs are going through a lot right now. The world is the big bad boss, am I right? So
Yeah. And life is just hard, whether it's going to your day-to-day job, or maybe some scenario always comes up, and sadly it's out of our control. At the end of the day, we are just along for the ride, and hopefully we can get off on our stop. Sometimes we don't, but we just always hope we can.
yeah.
um that's
Well,
all we're hoping for, is that the GMs will at least come back at some day, at some point. But right now, they're just, a lot of them need time.
right. And you know what? What's better than escaping reality and being just a weird person in some fantasy world or sci-fi world or gooey the gumball world. Who knows? But when you're here, I mean, at least you get a little escape from reality. So first off, thank you for being here. Thanks for being part of our community. It's a fun place to be. I know we just talked about all the sad things, but I promise you there's fun stuff going on too. Um
You
our
got to talk about the sad stuff to get to the fun stuff, obviously.
yeah, absolutely. Um our newest and youngest GM is very excited. They have their roster is full. They are just about ready to run their first game here. Um, so I'm excited. Pen it drives me nuts because his name changes all the time, so I have to try and remember what it is now. But Pengoon is yeah, finally got a roster and is ready to go. He's super excited. Uh, he technically has 2 games up right now, but one of them's kind of on forbearance for now. Um, but yeah, keep an eye out on that one. That one's it's about if my memory serves, it's about like becoming gods and like uh taking on other more powerful gods as a team. So
Oh my God, it's becoming. Oh, dude, I gotta send that email out. Fuck, dude, you gotta remind me one of these days.
yeah.
I got drunk the other day, and then I got drunk the next day, and I just didn't stop drinking. I'm
And then
recovering
Pal
now.
World. Tell us about Pal World. How'd that go?
We didn't get very far. We got to level 13. I got to level 13 before I was like, yeah, I'm fucked. And then Adri got to level 9 before she was like, I'm fucked.
Oh hey, Frig's here. What's up, Frig? Yeah, mythology. That's what Penguin stuff's going on. So you haven't told me what these rules were. You made a drinking game out of it, correct?
Yeah, so to make it simple, to be honest, we really didn't think about this when we were creating these rules. So
Oh
we
boy.
really didn't think about this.
Oh boy.
So here are the things I made you drink. Take a shot. If you catch a pal,
Mm-hmm.
which by the way, in this game, I don't know if anyone's ever, I don't know if you played it, but like catching the same pals over and over and over again is very normal.
Right. That's like part of the game.
Yeah, because you want to get that extra EXP boost once you catch 5 of the
Yep.
same one.
Yep.
So, but me, I like catching them to see what their traits are because I got to put them to work. So, I like to make sure that my pals have good traits so when I put them to work, they're not fucking dying. Um so I catch a lot. I catch a lot. So I'm drinking away. And every time you drink for every level up as well. So
Okay.
every time I leveled up, I was drinking. Fuck, what else was there? If you died, you have to down a whole cup.
Hmm.
Now we're drinking our special green juice. We're getting fucked up.
Green juice.
And we died. We both died like once or twice. It wasn't too bad, but it did fuck us up a little bit. I'm trying to think of all the other things that make you drink.
You have enough as is. A shot per pal is nuts.
Yeah, pretty sure there's something else.
Stars
Yeah, but
rules
what?
are merely suggestions, Frig says. Damn right. Stars pals pull a Spartacus. Oh jeez.
Jesus Christ. I hope not. I hope not.
Um,
But it was a fun game. At the end of the night, me and Adri had a blast.
good.
I'd do it again with her. It's a lot of fun. But what we've been playing Power World without the drinking recently, just because. God, we figured out we were like, wow, we will get fucked up if we ever do that again.
That's right. That's right. All right. See you, Frig. Thanks for joining us this morning. Yeah. that would be difficult to only play that as a drinking game. Um, I'm not much of a drinking games guy these days. Old man Matt is just kind of a sipper. Um, but I did take a couple fireball shots last night, which I regret, heavily regret.
You did drink, dude. You were drinking last night. And
Yeah,
I was sitting here, I was like, I'm drinking too, but Jesus, man.
yeah, yeah. It's cheap whiskey is just is almost too much like water for me. That's bad news bears. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Um, a good drink and a good game always makes my night fun. I'm a big fan of it. Um, man, I'm just still kind of just remembering all the bummer stuff. You got to bring me up, Star. Got to give me something good.
um, Walrus.
Damn right, those giant monsters with big old tusks. You nerd. Here's a good thing. One of my friends joined the server, and he investigated every little nook and cranny and was asking me what everything was, and like diving into him before I could even tell him what it was. So if you see Wizard Kicker floating around, tell him hi. He's my foreman, so he can make my life a living hell.
Hell no, I ain't saying hi to that man.
He's an awesome guy. He's a big old nerd. Will I ever get him to play a game? Maybe once in person. He suggested something in the winter, uh, but we'll see. That's how long our scheduling is. Winter. He's like maybe in the winter, but I will say he's an awesome story maker and like world builder because I'm gonna run a game coming up for my Saturday games that we kind of tested out the dice system, had a lot of notes, got a lot of notes on how to make it better and improve it, but it's called Find Janice. um and the first half of it starts off of you guys being these ultimate super badass cowboys, and then it skips way into the future into a cyberpunk set kind of world. um and it uses the same system, and it just kind of it's like a reset basically. You go back to being level ones, and it's gonna be really fun. I don't want to give too many details away, but it was really fun to listen to him weave this story as we kind of work together, doing construction work.
Hmm.
Hmm. What else do we got going on, Star? I saw there's an event coming up. I don't remember what it was.
Well, hmm. I don't
Oh,
want to admit that I don't
the
read everything.
no, you're fine. It was a gosh, I wish Serps was here to explain it. It was gonna be a swapping side quests. Um to where you Doc's here. What up, Doc? Um and Wizard Kicker. There he is. Ladies and
Yo,
gentlemen, he could make my life a living hell if he wants. Uh
good morning, fellas.
uh but yeah, it was a side quest swap where you make a side quest for a different GM and they have to like try to weave it into their story. I thought that was really cool. I don't know when that one starts though. I'd have to look it up.
I think it'll start at the next month. Of course, I could be wrong.
Right, right. We'll have to ask Serps. Uh I won't, maybe. You don't make my life a living hell, Doug. We're I mean, it's just kind of the job. We sometimes go on the roof when it's 100 degrees outside, and we sometimes go on the roof when it's 0 degrees outside. That's just things we do. Oh man, Jacob, do you remember that picture I sent you this last winter of the rooftop
Yeah.
unit I was working on that was like covered in 4 feet of snow?
Hmm.
My lord, that sucked. Uh, but yeah, swapping side quests could be really fun. I'm gonna have to message him and have him kind of lay it all out for me again because I don't see it just popping up here. Uh,
We could always
Doc,
ask him just to jump in here with us.
absolutely. I mean, people have jobs. You never know, but if you can ping them, I'd love to hear from them. Doc, you're pretty close with Serbs too. Uh, did you remember seeing that side quest swap event that was coming up? Um, Oh, that's right. Doc's cool Monster of the Week game. That looks so rad. 50 miles out.
Yep.
That looks really, really cool. Just diving through the chats here.
Doc
There's a
always has a fun looking game, bro. I love his games, dude.
Oh yeah. He tells me about them. I one of these days I wish I just had the time to hop in one and just do something fun, but I schedule my stuff out so terribly. Not terribly. It's tight.
Tight, you say, huh?
Yikes. -1.
Shut the fuck.
um
Oh
but
god.
hey, Doc, we were just talking about you. How did Breakout go? Um I remember you tell me about it, but my brain's horrible. As Wizard Kicker knows, I have the worst memory of all time. Everything has to be written down and recorded, or I will forget. Um, but yeah, it was fun. Just Star Wars popped up everywhere for a little bit. I really enjoyed our little Star Wars moment we all had.
Swear we should have more.
Hey man, I can always bring you guys back as long as you don't die in this final episode. Am I gonna try to kill you? Absolutely.
Listen, man, we can always take this off. We can always play Star Wars off screen. Yeah, we don't have to stream it. We don't have to stream it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you won't have to be scared of the big scary mouse.
The mouse is scary, my man.
Oh,
Um, oh boy, I'm gonna get that guy who makes 7 cents an ad. Oh. Jerks. Uh, but yeah, it's going good. I like it, and I think the players are having fun. Awesome, man. Um, it was it's like a Prison Break type Star Wars game, if I remember right. If the brain is braining,
no, that should be correct. I remember looking at the flyer. Pretty sure that's the point of the game that he's running.
right? I will say Doc has introduced all of the Tavern board to making like Chat GPT posters for their game, and that's been fun. That's half of the fun of making a game is being like, this is gonna make a cool poster.
Oh, that's just Doc. Doc's such a solid dude when it comes to these things.
Mm-hmm.
When he gets into it, he gets into it.
Yeah. Yep. Uh, yeah. He. I remember he used to listen in on some of my games and like make art as the game was going on. We all had to like take breaks and be like, this is sick. Um, another thing we got coming up, Star, which I got to dump more on your plate, is Rose King is going up for a GM tag now. Very
Ah, shit.
excited. Yeah. And if you're wondering what Rose brings to the table as a GM, big on 40K. So expect some 40K games coming up here shortly.
Man, we should just have fucking Doc do it because that's literally up his alley.
Yeah. Yeah. Doc's a big 40K guy too. He once suggested a Star Wars v 40K game, and I was like, that's awesome. I know
Makes
nothing
sense.
about 40K, but I know it'd be cool.
I know just a bit now. Nothing too crazy. I wouldn't say I have that Primark knowledge, but I would say I know a little bit. But it's pretty sick. 40K has some deep ass lore. Um, if you get into it, it's really fun. Depending on what you're doing. The Warhammer RPG though, never done it, but it sounds like it's gonna be fun. Personally,
Yeah, yeah. It's the only thing I know about 40K is I used to play a lot of Vermintide 2, which is just 40K fantasy killing big rat men. That's it. And it's really fun. I would play it right now.
literally all it was.
Yeah, it's so fun though. Just rats everywhere. Um but yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. That's all we really have for events right now. Got some one shots coming up from my end. Voting going on for a one shot. There is only war, Doc says, for the Empire. Emperor. Jeez, why are we doing this in the morning? My brain isn't on yet. So yeah, you can vote on the next one shot I run for the Saturday games. And I probably will do something this Thursday too, because we don't have a game this Thursday. So,
Yeah, probably.
it might be a week of one shots for me next week.
That'll be
So
fun.
get to voting.
Or not, guys. You guys could totally just ignore him
You could,
and
and you should,
humble this
honestly.
man. Humble this man.
Mm-hmm. That's right. What else? What am I missing? What else do we have going on?
I'm trying to think. Well, we're starting a new program to kind of to get our more seasoned and veteran GMs out there on streaming platforms. So we're going to be trying to work with some specific some GMs on teaching them how to stream, so we can get some more publicity. Is the best way to put it.
Right. Just to get some of our GMs a little bit more limelight, get them out there so people know kind of what we got going on here, and to see how much fun it is. So we. I don't know if you've reached out to them yet. We're trying to set up a program. Just I don't know a lot, but I know just how to get started, and then people can do a lot better than I can from there.
And I also have my experience as well. It's
Right.
nothing. It's nothing crazy amazing, but it's something.
Yeah.
They have done. I've done some streaming in the past, so I'm more than happy to help out where I can. But yeah,
We're
that's another project that I'm working on.
we're definitely
Um,
looking for someone trustworthy and reliable to run one big YouTube channel to kind of connect all these people. That'd be cool. If you're interested, let us know.
that is true. 'Tis the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
speak nothing but the truth.
Ah, I like sometimes. But yeah. So if you're interested, if that's something you would be willing to do to kind of help us out and have yourself your own little spotlight in the tavern board, we would appreciate the help because at the moment we can't do that just by ourselves. It's a little bit too much.
Yeah, just a bit.
But, all right, my friend.
Um,
What else you got? You got anything else we can talk about this morning?
Man, we usually don't do these alone.
I know we
Oh man.
usually have someone who's got these crazy wild stories. Um, but yeah, today it was just you and me. We had some TTB updates we had to go through, so it's hard to do that with a guest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Well, well, there's some pretty big things. There's some pretty big projects I'm going to be rolling out soon for myself, for the tavern board. But if there's anybody who's willing or interested in doing kind of how do I put this? It's technically sales, but it's not sales because we're not selling anything. How do I put this?
Going
Uh,
through his legal jargon in his brain, like the right word would be.
the right word would be, well, I am trying to cooperate with other companies to see if we can potentially get some free content for our GMs, or maybe even try out some new stuff. So right now I am in the process of trying to get a hold of some creators and see where we can go. You're not doing anything next Thursday, right?
Nope.
I could try and see if I can get a hold of some, like DMs and shit like that. Be like, hey, you guys want to do like a collaborator event,
Yeah.
and like see if they'd be willing to do like a big old game, a bunch of like Twitch or TikTok streamers.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think it'd be fun. That plate of yours, it's getting pretty full.
Yeah, it,
um.
it really is pretty full. I wish it wasn't, to be quite frank, but I feel like if I don't, then I don't know. I want the. Oh God, it's so early. I want the place to flourish. I don't want it to fail.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. I think the people we got here are excited to be here. Um, the stuff we do is fun. It's just we want everyone to see that fun and be part of it. And so we're just trying to reach out to everyone in as many different ways as possible.
Yeah. And I'm trying my damn hardest.
Yep.
Recently, one of my friends just joined, and I'm sure she's going to be a wonderful addition to the tavern board. Um, so I hope she has fun. But yeah, I know there's a couple people who are like, but Star, I see you online and playing video games all the time, and I'm like, yeah, that's because whenever I play video games, it's just an hour's length of time. I'll be lucky if I get more than that.
Right. Right. And sometimes you just need to sit down and chill.
That's yeah. Video games has been my, my safe space for a long time. For a very long time. God.
I've got to rip through my honey-do list for my day off today and to get to that point where I could sit down and chill.
Yeah. No, man. I'm trying to think.
It it starts with me mowing the lawn, which I ignored last Friday because I went to a movie. So, which is why we had no podcast last Friday. I ruined the schedule to go to a 3 hour long movie about a man who's really bad at directions.
And that's always fun.
Yeah, yeah, it was great. Did you end up going to it yet or no?
I have not. We decided that Sunday to just chill. We were like, let's just relax.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we've been doing. We had like a very like at the beginning of July, we were going out every week and money started disappearing from our pockets. So we
Yeah.
were like, we should, tone it down. We could do a lot of that at home still.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'd go out to Hot Pot, but we can have Hot Pot at home because we have the whole setup and everything. Like, come on. We could do that at home for like
Uh,
$20.
a buddy of mine was just telling me that him and his wife are doing a no spend month, so I've been looking that up lately. That's wild. It's like you take your last like month's like expenses that you did and like you cut it down to a fourth and that's all you have for the month. I mean, it's got to be great financially, but dude, I'm just such a I that would be tough.
I I don't know, bro. Me and Adri, we try to always eat at least two meals a day. So that'd be tough.
Right.
Potentially we could make that work. I'm not sure. Would it suck? Absolutely. Um, could I make that work? Probably not, because a good half of our fucking spending for the month is on rent and then
Right.
bills
Right.
right off. So I can't. Maybe if it's just for like
I
other
think it's
things.
everything past that. Yeah, you get your
Okay.
bills and rent and stuff paid, and then you look at all the other expenses like the gas station stop or the bought like a $5 game stop. You know something like that. That all gets cut down.
Roger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, just because I spend a lot of money. I won't lie, every month to bills and everything, and then on top of that, just getting to work sometimes. Because your boy doesn't drive.
Right. Right.
Doc is
Nope.
typing work all day. The abomination vaults. Nope, need my smoke.
uh, well, and I enjoy a glass of whiskey, so that would have to get cut out of there as well. Quite the
Yeah.
challenge. Quite the challenge. But yeah, no, that's on me. No podcast last week because I'm a big dummy head, and actually no podcast next Friday. Actually, um, my wife runs this big golf tournament for our company She's the marketing manager, and this is like our big event of the year. And so I am recruited every year to be somewhere helping out. But that starts with a breakfast for us install technicians at 7 in the morning, and then
Well,
we
there you
go work
go.
at 8.
That's what we'll be doing our podcast next Thursday.
to tune in to me melting out in the sun.
We'll be doing. We could do our podcast on Thursday then,
Yeah, we sure could.
just to even that out.
Yeah,
Because I want to make this weekly. It's always nice to do.
yeah.
Because look at this. Look at this chat log. It's decent. It's not bad. It's not crazy good, but it's like it's not.
It's a
It's
fun
pretty
check
good.
in. It's a fun check in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Um. But yeah. We'll see. Football season's coming up. Me and
Oh,
Wizard
how's that game,
Kicker.
by the way? How's the 2027 game?
I love it. I have so much fun. In
I've
fact,
heard some questionable things about it.
there is the leveling up system is abysmal, so that you kind of pay. And then they tried to fix it by saying, like, they did a big announcement and they're like, okay, we'll take it away, but the people who used it are going to lose that progress. And it's like, we could do better than that, right, guys? But I'm not going to say too many bad things about it because my cousin works for him. And he gets me the games. This year he accidentally got me in like 2 weeks early. That was really cool. He's like, it won't work for 2 weeks, so just like download it, get it ready. And I was like, dude, what are you talking about? I'm playing right now. So I might have been one of the first people to play college football, like the full game, besides like devs and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard some pretty questionable stuff about the game. In that leveling progression system, as well as the fact that you can also level up your coach just by spending money.
Yes. Yep. Um, but honestly, it's my comfort game. I I I've already put in 2 seasons on that game. So the Roadrunner's taking a natty. That's what I'm talking about. But I love it. It's my comfort game. It could have flaws. It could be dented, and I'll probably still play it till I die.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's just because you're a hardcore fan.
I'm a big nerd. I love football.
Yeah.
But all right. Well, Jacob, I think that's pretty much all we got.
Yeah.
We'll get me to my honeydew list. We'll get you a little rest up before you take off for work. Um, and from here at the Tavern Board, we appreciate all you guys. You guys have built us up enough that we actually just got ads for the first time last night. I wish I did have a camera in my face. I'm gonna look back at my reaction because I was shocked. I was not prepared for that. So thank you guys. You guys did that for us. So we appreciate it. If you could keep doing it, awesome. If you can't, you can't. We just appreciate having you in.
Yep. And anyone who's interested in joining the tavern board, by all means, reach out. We're more than happy to have you. Yeah.
You could be like Wizard Kicker and just make fun of us. Lurk in the chats and uh, find all the fun little nooks and crannies and everyone's little images and all their artwork, and give them likes and whatnot. But be mysterious and never pop up. Why not? You could be a lurker. We'll accept you. Star's like, I don't want no lurkers. I want people hanging out and playing games.
I know. I do want people to hang out. That is my biggest thing. That is my. Listen, I'm all for the lurkers. Don't get me wrong. I think, there's a place for you here in the tavern board if you're just a quiet, antisocial little asshole. But, like, I do enjoy, talking to people whenever I have this hand. Like, and not even just, I like talking to random people. Like, and I've been pushing for Wizard Kicker to be playing in a game so hard. One of these days, I'll annoy him and he'll either just leave the server or he'll fucking jump in the game.
Well, I'll try my best. Every day I get to see him every day, so I'll force him. But yeah, you just hang out in the chat too. So if you ever see Star in the chat, don't be afraid. Just hop in and say hi. That's what he's here to do. He's here to meet people and talk to you.
Or fight you. That is your choice.
Or fight. Yeah, that's. I mean, you kind of have to tell him ahead of time. It's like a planned event. When you pop in the voice chat, be like, "Hey, this is a fight." Okay, now we know. Establish it. But yeah, from here at TTB Talks, thank you guys. You guys are the best. I'm Matt. This was Jacob. Jacob, what do you got to say before we're out of here?
Once again, guys, hop in a game, run a game, have fun. If you have any business ideas or if you want anything to do with the tavern board as a staff member or one of our mods or one of our team members, by all means, reach out. We'd be more than happy to talk. There's no experience or any stupid shit like that. It's just a conversation and just to see where we're at.
That's right. Tune in for podcast, find some games, and thank you guys for being here. As always, deuces mooses.